Well, hi there. I'm Joanne Young-Evans, and I'm the Executive Director of an incredible organization, Compass Community Services.
My name is Colton Ura. I'm the Manager of Telephone Support at Compass Community Services.
Compass Community Services is a not-for-profit mental health and social services organization, and we work with thousands of residents every year. And we actually are over just 35 years old.
I think it starts with the leadership recognizing that in modern times there's more than economic needs to consider. And to figure out what those needs are, it's best to communicate with the employees, the volunteers, the community stakeholders. And by just incorporating their thoughts and their ideas into our practices, we help modernize those practices. We make the programs more reflective of what the community currently needs, and we better invest these people into what we're trying to build.
We help the Guelph community, frankly, by saving lives. We listen, we navigate, we help people become as resilient as possible, and in fact, we actually make the healthcare system much more efficient and effective than it is.
My name is John Christensen. I'm the CEO of BidMe International Incorporated, but I volunteer with Hopewell Children's Homes as the board chair.
I'm Maria Zagaric. I'm the Executive Director for Hopewell Children's Homes. We are an organization that really supports people to live their best life. And that is person-centered supports right from recreational and social groups to respite supports, right up to supported living, which means folks live with us 24/7 and we provide their wraparound supports. Hopewell started as a supported living where folks would live with us full-time, but then in response to the community, the founders thought that respite would be an option as well, where we can provide support to families and keep that family unit together. A few other examples would be our thought of looking at diversifying our revenue stream. So about 91% of Hopewell's revenue comes from the Ministry of Children, Community and Social Services. And although we are hugely appreciative for the funding and support that they give us, it doesn't fund everything.
I think that's one of my favorites when we talk about innovation, is the innovative approach that the organization takes to its funding strategy. It's not just sitting back waiting for the funds to come in so that they can then deploy those funds for the services that they provide, but it's actively going out and seeking new sources of income and saying, okay, look, we know that we can better support the individuals in our care, and it's how do we actively go out and raise more funds so that we can do an even better job.
The board has really been very mindful in putting together a subcommittee of the board that will be focused on developing a real estate strategy. So we want to be have informed decision making to determine what are the needs of the community, and then build out that strategy from those needs so that we can continue to respond to the community and what their needs are.
I'm Jim Estel. I'm CEO of Danby Appliances. Circle Home Furniture Bank is a furniture bank for those who need furniture, like a food bank. So we take furniture donations and we redonate them. Of course, it started with our refugee initiative, and much of it does go to refugees. Right now we're outfitting 4 or 5 Ukrainian families per week. I mean, Circle Home does not only furniture, we do housewares, we do art, and I found that when you move into a new home, if you don't have art, it looks a little stark. To some extent, it's a recycling project, so it keeps furniture out of landfill, which is also a good thing. And so people who give their furniture feel better about giving it than setting it out on the street or taking it to the dump and paying tipping fees. It's great for someone who doesn't have furniture, pots and pans, cutlery, dishes, that sort of thing. Circle Home is a volunteer-run organization, so I'm really grateful for the volunteers who spend their time volunteering, lifting couches on and off trucks, and helping distribute the furniture and housewares.